Here we are, Saturday morning. Loft flying the birds. They got out at 7:45. Been out for 35 minutes now. They're doing good. All right, there's the birds up in the air. More and more each day. Longer and longer. Pretty soon we'll be getting them down the road. Short tosses, build up their confidence, and then start stretching them out. Health of the birds, great, outstanding. Couldn't be happier this year. The birds are looking great, exercising great. We'll go through a couple of the birds, see what the molt's looking like, the 9th and 10th coming in. Some birds have their 7th and their 9th and 10th was polled, so the 8th is just out there hanging, so made it hard for the birds to even fly. So now we'll look at them today. The 9th and 10th, I believe, is all the way in. And if the 8th was missing, or the 7th, they should be in. So basically, the 9th protects the 10th. So as I could see by the way the birds are flying around in the morning, they have no problems now. Like I said, the schedule going forward this coming week, hopefully by the end of the week, we'll get out to a 1 mile toss. We're going to do a couple, load the birds in the trailer, let them go from the property. Then we'll go and get them up to the 1 mile spot. There's a 1 mile, a 2 mile, and a 3 mile. Then it jumps to 5, 7, 10. We're going to go slow with them, take our time. Not try to jump them too fast. Once we get them to like 30 miles, then we can start moving them out faster. But we'll to 5 miles, they'll move faster, get to 7, 10, 14, I think it's 18, and then 20 something. But anyway, we are, like I said, we're going the new course, going directly north. So that way we won't get this side wind. It'll either be a headwind or a tailwind most of the time. But let's go and look at some birds. I do this after I feed them because then it's a little easier to catch them. Okay, first bird. AMA 225. AMA 225. There's the 9th and 10th all the way in, and you can see it on this side. 9th and 10th, and looks like the 8th is coming in. So this wing is almost all done. Bird's nice and healthy, strong, nice tight little blue checker. Again, that's AMA 225. Okay, next one. LaQu Lofts. LaQu Lofts. Number 5. LaQu Lofts number 5. Blue bar. Still cleaning up around the back of the neck a little bit. Bird looks good. There's the 9th and 10th. Here's another one. 9th and 10th. And the 8th is coming in. So this bird's almost completely done with the molt. Let me see if we can look at this side. Same thing over here. But again, another nice, strong, healthy bird. All right, let's catch another one. Okay, this one is Dutch 778. Dutch 778. Nice blue bar, all nicely molted. Again, here's another one. The 8th is coming in. The 9th and 10th are grown out. And you can see it starting to molt some secondaries. So this was, again, Dutch 778. Again, another beautiful bird. Going low. All right, last one for today. Metro 8567. Metro 8567. Here we go again. 9th and 10th all the way in, and the 8th is coming in. So again, another bird. Almost completely molted out. This one's hard to hold. Beautiful looking bird. Again, that's Metro 8567. All right, so that's the birds. They're doing, like I said, they're doing great. The schedule coming up. Hopefully by the end of the week, we will get the birds to the 1 mile spot, released 1, 2, maybe 3 times. Then we can get to 2 miles and so on and so forth. Like I said, now's when the fun begins. Stress points get real high, but the way the birds have been flying around the loft, the way the birds have been just acting, I think this year is going to be a great year. We should have plenty of birds. The goal is to have 75%. Right now we're at 90% of the birds we started with. Our goal is to make it to the first race with 75% of the birds we started with. That should put us somewhere around, I think it's 800, 875, something like that. Because we started with 1,055 birds. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. We will talk to you again this week. We'll do some videos. Try to do some live videos. I'm going to mess around with the drone, like from the 1 mile spot, going up in the air with the drone first, taking the path to the loft so you can kind of see the terrain. Maybe we'll be able to do that at 2 miles. 2 miles might be a little too far for me to handle the drone, but we'll have some fun with the drone this coming week. All right, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.